Hello and welcome to today's webinar. The aims of today are the introduction to the Guardianship Missing Persons Act and accompanying code of practice. What is guardianship? When may a guardian be required? The role of a guardian and who can apply, and how to make a guardianship application. Okay, so what is guardianship? It's better known as Claudia's Law, named after the 35-year-old missing chef Claudia Lawrence, who went missing in 2009. Her father, Peter Lawrence, alongside MP Kevin Hollingrake and the charity Missing People, campaigned tirelessly for a change in the law to enable a family member or other appropriate person to deal with the property and financial affairs of a missing person, rather than having to wait 7 years to pass before a presumption of death was able to be declared. The Act came into force in 2019, the 31st of July 2019, and is supported by a code of practice. So why may guardianship be required? Having to wait 7 years and being unable to do anything in that time to manage the financial and administrative affairs of the missing person was regarded as an extreme emotional burden on families. Missing persons' families were having to endure the stress of dealing with issues such as insolvency applications, mortgage repossessions, and creditors, whilst having to cope with the day-to-day trauma of a missing loved one. The National Crime Agency report from 2022/23, which is actually the latest report, shows that in England and Wales there are a total of 312,901 missing person calls. Of those, about two-thirds related to children. And of those, 4,102 were recorded as long-term missing individuals, and that's broken down as to 1,477 children and 2,622 adults, and 3 unknown persons. When Claudia's Law came into force, it was anticipated that over 250 applications would be submitted a year, but as it is, as of October 2025, only 13 applications have been made in total. It's not clear why that is. Might be a result of delays with the system, guardians not being required, or poor education around the law. It is certainly something that the OPG and the charity Missing Persons are working hard to try to better understand, and they've identified factors such as education and knowledge and need. And if you look at the report from the National Crime Agency, it also breaks down the categories of people that are missing, which might indicate, without really wanting to make assumptions, but might indicate that certain people aren't going to need a guardian.